Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, gang.
Oh, Twitch got confused for a sec, but there we go. It was like, you sure you don't want to keep posting? I said, no. We intend to be live. Okay. Update, tweet. Hello.
Right. Here we are.
Back at it again.
You sure are.
Whoa, hello chat. Hi Dasage.
Hello. Everybody's here.
The people have appeared. They all got that
Yep.
notification.
Let's get this file opened.
Hi Lang. Hello. Oh, just open back to that. You got to do warm up first.
I know, but I gotta do the whole. Hey, it's a
Yeah.
stream.
Hey, we're doing this terrible thing again. Welcome back.
Just let me talk about my OCs, please. I just.
Right, that's what it's been the whole time.
I just want to talk about my OCs so badly.
This really, like, if we haven't emphasized it enough. Rip line. If we haven't emphasized it enough, this is what if me and Blue meet up in real life, like when we used to go get coffee on a Friday, this is just what it was.
Yeah.
It's just this.
Yeah, this
It's
is
just this.
this is the void that the stream has been filling since October. We just didn't realise it at the time of
No.
we really freaking miss hanging out with each other and just talking about our characters for hours, so we decided to do a weekly stream instead.
It fills the void.
Oh.
But yeah, hello everyone.
Hello everyone. I
Welcome
hope
to-
that we can at least clear your brain for a little bit.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you so much for hosting, Lying. It's so sweet of you. Mwah. Thank you.
Thank you. I also need to do warm up. That's the thing that I have to do also.
Yes. See, my warm up is easy, as we say every week, because first it is muscular, and then it's just draw a Pokemon. That's my warm up.
I hate warm up.
Haha. See, this is the thing. Warm up is easy for me, but then like the main body is really, really hard.
Yeah. For me, it's just difficult the whole way across. Sure, we did, lying. No. You guys never get to see the pre-stream, but it's madness every week for a different reason.
Ooh. Oh.
That's why you stretch, kids.
That's why you gotta do stretch. I am so sorry.
Strong stuff.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Oh boy, thank you, Kay, for redeeming that. I'm blaming you for that one. Yes, we're starting strong with a stretch from Kay and a take a sip from Cole.
Blue broke us up. No. Blue makes those sounds all the time.
Yeah, have you seen my arms? This is me putting my arms straight. I am a broken individual. The doctor said I have joint issues.
That's true. That's true. What the fuck am I gonna do for warm up? What am I gonna do in general?
What is occupying your brain?
You know, there's two settings on my brain.
Mm-hmm.
You might be familiar with them at this point, having known me for too long. No thoughts, head empty. All think so much. Today, D&D and Final Fantasy. CK, you know.
We have two
That's
modes.
also true.
Two modes. Right. We're gonna get this.
No, today we are in all the things. All the thoughts, all the time.
Yeah.
So much.
Little bit of everything, all of the time.
All the time. I'm trying to filter that into something I can make.
Fair enough.
Something achievable.
Right, we're gonna say goodbye to Tyler and Mara for a bit while I go do warm up. They're there in the background. Don't you worry. We'll get back to this. We'll get back
They're
to
lingering.
this. Don't you worry. For now, we have to do warm up. You know how it goes? Lines and circles. I'm sorry if people don't like the visual of it, because I know that's upsetting, but it's a muscular warm-up. I will try to do it as quickly
It's
as
quick
I
anyway.
can. Yeah. Minimize it and just listen to my lovely voice.
Do you know what I might do? What's up, Neurodivergent Squad?
Yes.
I might do a really quick... Is it cheating to do quick editing before as warm-up?
I don't know. No, I suppose not.
I'll start there, and then I might do a proper warm-up. But I need to edit a poem.
Hands up for the squad who can't get diagnosis because the world is on fire.
Look, one day a psychologist will figure out what the fuck is happening in there. Until then, it's just the Wild West. Do you ever open... Because I use a notes app that's like cloud-based, I open it on my like, I don't know, there's a certain understanding of a notes app on your phone that's just like feral, and then when you look at it in the same way I look at my like documents and organized things, it's like, holy shit, what is happening? There are so many poems in here. My notes app is like book recommendations, D&D thoughts I've written in all caps. Like, does it have timestamps on it? If it does, this will be very funny. Created and last edited 9th of June, 4:05 AM. Yep, that seems right. No, this is what I'm after though. This is what I'm after. Yeah, I actually do need to edit this poem because I actually need to send it off tonight to a thing.
Oh.
So.
A thing?
I do, Hello. What was I saying? Right, I am part of, probably. Do you remember, mentally go back, when I did Escape Room?
Yes.
I was part of a secret group chat that all did Escape Room together. Well, after we finished Escape Room, we were like, should we just make like a Zine-based poetry collection?
Oh my god.
Like, we'll just pick a theme and do it. So we're doing it.
Hell yes.
There are a bunch of people who are going to do art for it. And then the people who want to submit poetry from that group chat are doing so. But it's all people, if anyone knows who Lena Norms is, her like Patreon group's called the Gumption Club, and then there's an offshoot of the Gumption Club, which did Escape Room together. For anyone who knows what that means. And yeah, we do. I think the theme that we settled on was change, which is really broad for obvious reasons. And I wrote a little poem, and the deadline is next week, so I'm actually just going to submit it tonight because they put the reminder in the group chat of like, hey, poets, you actually have to have it in the next week. I'm like, I'm just going to do it today, otherwise I'm going to forget.
Fair.
Because all the poetry goes in, and then they're all either you do the illustrations yourself, or you're getting paired with an illustrator who volunteered to do it, and then that's happening, and then it's going to end up being something. So I'm excited, but it means I need to edit this poem, which I am not good at. I am very much a once it's out my brain, it's out my brain with poetry specifically. Very rarely do I actually go back and edit poems, unless I'm trying to do something very specific. Which does happen on occasion. And unfortunately I am a little bit in this one.
So the one that you're editing, is it one that you did do for Escape Roll, or did you specifically write it for this?
I specifically wrote it for this in the end. I did think about using an Escape Roll one. I now need a Chrome extension to copy and paste in Google Docs. What the fuck?
That sounds like no.
Annoying, but okay. Oh, I need the offline. Right, that's fine. I thought I had that anyway. No, I was going to use one of my escape room ones. I can't remember which one it was now. But then I had an idea on the bus, where all my ideas happen these days. And I ended up just scribbling that down, and then I padded it out a little bit. And now it's a thing. And it's already caught a spelling mistake, so it's good that I put it in somewhere. It's a very classic me poem.
Oh,
in
really?
that it's a little melancholic.
Mm-hmm.
It's framed around a Greek myth device. And it's like not got very consistent structure.
Did you see the link I shared in general chat the other day?
General chat is a channel we have that I do not use, so no.
Fair. I got shared a link for an upcoming Kickstarter from a friend of a friend, which is for a book that is titled Greek Myths That Inspired Final Fantasy VII.
I've seen this kicking about.
Well, see, Game T's stock the Norse myths version.
That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, did Game T already stock that?
Yes, Game T stock Norse myths that inspired Final Fantasy. They are apparently making another one, which is Greek myths that inspired Final Fantasy, because, you know, you get inspiration from multiple sources.
Square Enix love that shit.
They sure do.
Frog, that's like the ultimate flattery.
Aww.
That's my brand. And I mean also yes. It's a little existential? That's not the right word. I can't think of it. Maybe existential is the right word actually. So yes. But yeah, we'll take a look at that later.
Circle warm-up has been completed. I am on to line warm-up.
Hades Town was like, Greek myth you say? It's my time to assert myself in the playlist.
Well, hello there. Go way down, Hades Town. Way down under the ground.
Miss that show so much.
Oh. We're on to warm-up lines.
There's gonna be a lot of me muted muttering because I'm doing sound. Sound and rhythm. There's like the end of the first stanza, the first like bit, I've been like toying with it for like 2 weeks and I'm still not happy with it. The rest of it's fine. It's just the end of the first stanza that annoys me. Yes, the fluff butt meme. Excellent, most excellent.
Excuse me. I had a good dinner.
Maybe this line just dies. Maybe this line just goes.
What is it about the line that you don't like?
Give me a second to articulate. I can't fit the words into the line. Like, I can't fit the right adjectives into the line to make the pacing right, but also convey what I want to mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I can either pick words that I mean that are either too long or just don't sound right or don't fit thematically, or I pick words that fit thematically that then don't make the sentence not make any sense. So I could just get rid of it because the sentence would complete without it as a phrase. Because it's like, Actually, it might be better without that line. Because I didn't notice that was there. This is a brain warm up. But then if I change the pacing on that, is that better? The problem with this first stanza is so finicky because I do have... Anyone who's read a lot of my poetry, don't panic. I do attempt to do a little bit of a rhyme in it. Just not for very long, just a little bit, just to connect a couple thoughts. Which I don't like doing, just in general, but I need to in this. But it means that suddenly I actually have to really care about how I'm blocking it. Like how those rhymes are spaced. Which I hate. This is why most of my poetry doesn't rhyme. or have structure of any kind, really. Because it just makes everything really, like... It makes it into really fine work, which I'm not very good at. I'm not dexterous as a writer. I am definitely in the wordsmith category. I'm a strength-based writer. I'm not a dex-based writer. Can I brute force
this problem?
Yes.
So how long can we spend thinking about it before we just start breaking it?
Exactly. See, this is, Frog, the best way I found with poetry to brute force a pacing problem is you either do less longer words or more shorter words. So you either pad it or condense it, essentially. And that fixes it one way or the other. I generally get around it by just adding, like, 4 lines. Just really expanding the pacing problem. It's like, is it a pacing problem or is it a new verse? See, the thing with that, Kay, is you've started it, but you've also started it on a really hard word. So now everyone is sat there like,
What rhymes with message?
Balls in your court, chat. Who do you think I am, Marie-Ange?
Hey.
Visage? That depends on your accent.
Yeah, visage.
Visage. I've heard that. I think that word I've heard said more than any other word, like different ways. Like, and they're all equally correct.
Yeah. Cabbage! My cabbages!
My cabbages! Taking that line was better. Taking that line out was better. Way better. Fixed a lot of things, actually.
Warm-up lines are done, which means it's Pokemon time. Generate 1 Pokemon from any region. Generate. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a complicated one.
What'd you get?
Dialga.
Oh fuck no! I think I've tried to draw Dialga before.
That's...
No.
That's rough.
Reroll. Reroll.
You think I should reroll?
Yes!
Okay.
Unless you want to draw Dialga for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I got Litleo. Okay, Litleo is a lot. Litleo is considerably...
Litleo is shapes. It's like a smaller number of total shapes required.
Yeah, Dialga is, angular and busy.
Dialga is a project.
I really like Dialga.
Dialga's great. I remember I did me and my sister once. She drew Dialga and I drew Palkia. Or was it the other way around? We swapped one or the other, but we tried to draw them at the same time. And like see who did it. It did not end well. Because I can't draw for shit, and she can. And B, drawing those two quickly is not the way.
No, they are not. They are not.
They quickly become a point where you're like, you draw one part of it, and then proportionally it makes no sense with the other part of it so fast. It's like that weird. Is it Palkia that has the like shoulder joint?
Yeah, it has like a pauldron.
It's like that. What is the scale of that? Who knows?
Yeah, Palkia more so than Dialga looks like it has like armor on it. When you think about it, it has like the big circular pauldrons, but it also looks like it has it looks like it has like gauntlets on and a helmet. To be honest, as well.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, now the sun is out? Now there's a sky? Where were you? Where have you been? Just see like this edge light coming in on my highlight, on my side of my face. I was like, where have you been all day? That's the windows though.
Still excited for Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Me too, even though it's the same week as the Endwalker Early Access.
Look, at the rate and I'm going, I'm not going to be ready for Endwalker, so Pokemon, it will be Pokemon. I literally haven't been able to play Final Fantasy in ages. I got to squeeze in.
Just closed Spotify.
Whoops. I got to squeeze in like an hour last night because I was literally in the mindset of like, I just want to play for a little bit. So I literally was like, I'd logged off like right next to the next story quest. So I was like, I'm gonna log on, I'm gonna watch this cinematic, and then I'll probably have to go to bed. But I at least want to make tiny advances, because you know how my week looks. It's like, great, Monday Final Fantasy, and then it's full all the way until the weekend. And I'm like, when I want to play video games?
I think that I'm too busy, but like, you have the same schedule I do, except that the times that I take off, you are more busy.
I want to play video games, but I also want to do all of the other stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's not like it's stuff we don't want to be doing.
Yeah. So I want to do it, but I have other stuff as well. I want to do all the things.
Yeah, that's what I mean about the other stuff. It's not like you can be like, I'll trim some of this other stuff that I do on the evenings out. It's like, no, I also want to do that.
I want to do this too.
That being said, most of my Final Fantasy hours at the moment are taken up by being in G-pose.
Yeah, at least you can somewhat chill for now. Whereas I have a deadline in that if I want to be doing Endwalker, which I kind of
don't have a deadline.
I mean, I kind of want to be doing Endwalker.
But if you want to have a deadline, that's a different thing.
Yeah,
we're not imposing it on you.
Yeah,
but if you're
I know.
imposing it on yourself. That's
yeah,
okay.
I know you guys aren't. Like, it is a long time away, as you say. You know, it's like freaking
November.
Yeah, so I have got time, but I am chipping at it so slowly. But at least I don't have to level, because I'm doing. I'm doing.
You never have to level. Ever.
No, I'm doing heaven. I'm still doing post Heaven's Ward, and I just hit 70. So.
yeah. You'll be 80 in Stormblood. Hello, welcome back. I just realized we got a fun addition to my laptop lighting. Is that this is the anytime on anything dark mode. This is my Google Docs lighting. This is now my. My home screen, purple light from my Endwalker's home screen.
Hello, darling.
Back.
Hi, Carls.
Hi, Spook.
Says hello. Feel good? Yeah, unsurprising. You have been in a human soup.
I'm leaving you.
No! Who else is going to make pasta cake for you? No!
I can't see what's happening, chat. Where did my musicals go? Come back to me, musicals. Been in a Jekyll Hyde mood recently. Where is Jekyll Hyde gone? Oh, I could also listen. I could also really listen to the guy who didn't like musicals right now. That's also a good call. Right. This fucking... We're on a different line that's annoying me now. It's also at the end of a stanza though, so... These first two stanzas are a bitch.
Remember, if you do it a third time, it's a leitmotif.
What if I fuck up a line 3 times in a row? If you mess it up. Problem is my third stanzas. Well, not a problem. But my third stanza is completely this short stanza, really long stanza. So it's fine. I broke the mold. Because I don't like structure that much that I was gonna have three consecutively styled stanzas, please. For anyone in chat who's like, what the fuck is a stanza? It's just like the poetry word for paragraph. Basically.
Fever.
Oop. See, the thing that I particularly dislike about this line is the line before it's really good. So it's like, oh, nice line.
Oh no.
Wait, I think the idea still works. It just needs to be in a different order.
Ooh, wow, those are rich. They weren't kidding. Enjoy chocolate wrapper ASMR.
Good show.
That was not an invite. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
A poegraph? Very good, Daz.
Congratulations, you made a portmanteau.
Made a what? Is this more of this millennial word shit that I don't know?
No,
unfortunately, it's the exact opposite of
it's not actually. A portmanteau is when you combine two things together to make a new word, like sneeple.
So portmanteau is gangrene.
No. Thanks, Sam Vimes.
There is definitely an age gap between us greater than 2 years. It's just all mental.
A portmanteau is not a new thing. It's not millennial humour.
Technically,
it's a very old thing.
Always new.
bless you. Goodness.
Yeah.
And... Oh, he's trying to hold it in now because he's embarrassed.
I don't like you anymore. You scared it away. Next time I'm going to sneeze on the pillow.
Ew.
That's pretty much done, I think.
Oh, nice. You think you're happy with it?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh.
I need to make sure... It's just occurred to me, I need to make sure there's not a line limit.
Oh.
Even though, again, this is not very long. Sometimes they're like 20 lines, so... Very short. But I will just double check. Check in my rules. Have to be typed, yeah. Because they have to be legible. Cool. How does it... Here we go. Submitting just poetry. That's me.
Thank you. I have made a child.
You have made a friend.
Friend-shaped.
A little friend.
Little son.
Little son. Dad finally knows the context. Little son.
I love that we just have this community that makes memes where half the people don't even know where they're from. they just make them because they're memes. We've just heard everybody make them so much that we just parrot them now.
Yeah, and I do love that as you guys are progressing, there's like where Mika and Aaron are. That is the ultimate meme level, where there are so many memes, and slowly we are as per dungeon by dungeon, story beat by story beat, being like, welcome to more memes. This is where this meme's from. I mean, I think that will go all the way up, because the meme that me and Kay make all the time at the moment is literally from 5.55.
Wow.
So and it's a meme that I hate, but we keep making it. And like we keep inadvertently making them. So yeah, by the time you guys get to the story beats where the memes are from, sometimes we have created memes from either having done them a million times or making ill-advised jokes about them. Yeah, Dango is a unique case.
See, the weird thing about Dango for me is that I knew a Dango meme that came from somewhere else. So when you guys started saying Dango, I just parroted it and I was like, wait, what are you guys referencing? Because my Dango meme comes from Monster Hunter.
Oh god.
And it comes from Monster Hunter. It comes from Monster Hunter Rise. Because in Rise, the cat animation for cooking food isn't that they cook you a plate of meat, they make you Dango. So for me, Dango is a Monster Hunter meme, and then you two randomly started saying it, and I was like, what?
Dango, the way that we say it, the monotone, is from a meme video of a scene where the word Dango is said, but in the meme video they have made it repeat and repeat and get more and more crazy and ridiculous, and one day we'll get to show you this video. But as people get to that point, we are like, finally, we can show you this fucking video. But then what happened is, obviously, we already said Dungo for dungeon.
For dungeons, yeah.
So then they just coalesced into a singular meme. So now if you put the word Dungo in any chat, you'll just get 5 instant responses of Dungo.
Dango.
Dungo. Yeah, and my favorite thing is when it disseminates into you guys, and you guys know like 50% of context. See, some of the memes are better than others for that, because like Dango's pretty universal. What's the other one that was not my intent? It's pretty universal.
Yeah.
But then some of them are so like niche, and the ones that on camera, if any of you watch D&D or you were not in it, if you see me and Kay me, Kara, and Nora just fucking lose it, and you're like, no one said anything. We have a couple that are like so obscure that they're only there's a point where you can't go back in your perception.
Yes, the cursed with knowledge.
The cursed with knowledge, yeah. Oh, and it that one is cursed knowledge. That is cursed knowledge. Am I happy with what this is called? Maybe. I keep being like, maybe I'll sit on this, but I know if I do that, I'm just not gonna. So I'm just gonna do it. Oh, we got funky blue underline now. From the email.
Oh, whoops.
Loading screen. getting shading on this bad boy?
It's because the bulk of what I'm going to be drawing tonight is colour.
Oh, shading,
so this is kind of, you know, more... Yeah, the line, the actual drawing bit wasn't as important as practicing doing colour.
Yeah. Fair enough. I would love it if things would load. A new program and having to redo all your fucking formatting. Ah. gonna go back and forth on the title for this thing like 5 times. Make up my mind. Yeah, fuck it. Commit. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the rest of that admin after the stream, because that's not the point of this. Right. What am I actually doing? What am I actually doing for the rest of the stream?
What are you actually doing? Well, I've done a little Litleo. He's done.
Yeah, little friend.
Little boy.
Little tiny friend. With some good colours. And some good shading.
Baby boy.
Little baby boy. Better post that.
I'm sorry?
You better post that.
Like I famously post all of my warm-up sketches.
I know, that's why I'm trying.
Better post that, she says, drawing a knife.
It's happening.
I'm trying to think. I think I saved. I don't think I saved Glaceon, but I saved Pidgeot and Lycanroc. So with Litleo, that's 3. So if next week I do another one, that's okay. Then I'll have a 4 one.
Okay.
And then I can do, and then I can
accept it.
and then I can do a Pokemon warm-up thing.
I will remember this.
Delayed it for a week.
Things.
Is that 2p or not 2p? Frog gets a cookie.
Bonus points.
Bonus points for artisanal joke.
Artisanal joke.
Fine vintage.
Oh, god damn it. Torn between 3 things. 2 of them are just formats or genres.
Excuse me.
Because you're going to be working on Marantala, huh?
Yes, I will be.
I kind of want to write something in letters. I kind of want to write something. Gonna be a lot of those noises from me. Because basically I finished this book today, and now I'm like very inspired. So I want to steal some part of it and work with that energy, because it was very good. Definitely a devoured that book kind of situation. Okay, I'm opening this door. I'm sorry, I can't contain myself. Where is it? So, you know all those other books I was meant to be reading? It wasn't any of them. Where is... This is how you lose the Time War. I literally just finished... Oh, sorry, I put it this way. Okay, first of all, cover.
That's so... Where did I see that?
Around, probably. This has been...
I don't go to stores right now because of stuff. But I've seen that, like, within the last few days.
Possibly on YouTube, because I know a couple of booktubers.
Maybe on YouTube. It must have been on the internet somewhere, but I've seen that.
this book's been in the conversation recently because it's good. It's also this big, which means it's very digestible. It's literally 200 pages. I finished this in the last 24 hours. I started and finished this in the last 24 hours. And I really, for the first, I've been like, not avoiding it. I've been circling around it for a little while, and I'm like, I know if I read it, I'm gonna like it. But I have all these other books I need to read.
Right.
But I didn't know it was this short. And then I saw it in a physical bookshop, and I was like, I thought this was like this big. So no, this is written by Max Gladstone and Amal Motara, I think is how you say that name, who are both very acclaimed authors, and they wrote one character each. How do I even begin to explain this? I should probably acknowledge off the gate, if I'm going to talk about this book, that the main characters are called Red and Blue. I should probably just acknowledge that out the gate. And also this is a love story, just going to acknowledge that out the gate too.
Oh my.
Yes. How do I even, okay. Is the fucking description of this any good? I'm literally going to give you the first line. The first 2 lines of the blurb, because the rest of it sounds trite. But, yeah. Among the ashes of a dying world, an agent of the Commandant finds a letter. It reads, "Burn before reading." Red and Blue, 2 rival agents hell-bent on securing the best possible future for their warring factions, strike up an unlikely correspondence.
Ooh.
This book's insane. This book's crazy. I'm assuming one wrote, because they're color-coded on the cover, so I'm assuming they wrote one character each, because it alternates.
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally like, you get like a little bit of description on what happens, and then you have the letter. I'm using the word letter like this, because this book, the setting of this book, is a war that takes place across all of time and space and every reality that's ever existed.
Okay, is that all?
Between 2 factions.
Uh-huh.
Called the Agency and the Garden. And they work for one each. So, like, they've experienced, like, what they do is they, go into realities and manipulate them and create new timelines and destroy timelines and shit like that. So I'm using the word letter like this because some of the ones that they send are like not in a language. It's like a bee stings and imparts this letter. You know, it's mad. It's madness because it exists. End of sentence across all of time and space. They can do anything with any of the settings, and because they're only there for like 4 pages, and then you get the letter, and then it's a different time, a different place.
Wow.
And it's somewhere in between sci-fi and fantasy.
Okay.
Because I would almost split the 2 characters on that axis, because Red is I guess you would call her like a cyborg. She's not really a person. She's like a hyper advanced, cyborg. And then Blue, it's gonna get hard talking about this book, is part of the Garden, which is like, what even is the Garden? How do I explain this? The Garden is like a place, a person, and also an understanding of the universe. It's like everything's part, like the roots and the timelines are all roots of the Garden, is how they think of it, right? But like, it's kind of implied that that's got some like mystical quality to it. So, yeah, that's all that in there too. Yeah, that kind of thing, okay?
Wild.
But I'm gonna be honest, for the first like 30 pages I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. Because I was like, is this gonna be like, it really hit me as like, this is an enemies to lovers kind of story. I was like, okay, and then it so wasn't that. This thing is fucking wild, but it was a good time. Yeah. It's like got these gorgeous little moments of A, smart writing, and B, just like little bits of like weird lyricism that just come out of completely nowhere, especially Blue's letters. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's very, very weird book, but really good. It takes a little bit to get into like how it's written because it's written across time. Mm-hmm. Tenses get a little weird. I think for the first like few pages I was like, what? Like my editor brain was like, what is happening with the tenses? That's in future tense, that's in past tense, what the fuck is going on? And then you just kind of get it at some point. It's like, oh yeah, it's because time and space. But like, it's crazy because it has this massive scope in terms of setting, but because it's so like about these two, it doesn't ever get like disorienting.
Okay.
Because the point of it is that they go into timelines and fuck around and kill people and do kind of things. So like, if you try to anchor it really heavily in a setting like that, everything would get really fucking confusing really fast. But because they're literally interdimensional time assassins, where are they this time? Oh, they're in like something that sounds like London, and then they say one detail about the river or something, and you're like, wait, that's not fucking London. Or they're like, there's a couple times where there's settings that you're like, oh, this is just normal Earth, and then there'll be like one detail that's different. You're like, that's not quite this reality's Earth, though. And then sometimes they're straight up places that are just wild sounding. It's great. It's really funny.
Sounds great.
But yeah, I'm kind of tempted. So I've been mutually inspired to write a spies-related thing, a fantasy, sci-fi-esque kind of thing, and to write something that consists mostly of letters at the same time. So I'm trying to pick which one I want.
Yeah, plenty to pick from.
Especially because I normally don't like things that are written in like letters or diaries and stuff like that. I can kind of deal with it every so often in a book, but a whole book of that I don't love. But there's so much sincerity almost in these that it doesn't feel like, because I think a lot of things that are all letters, some of them can feel a little like nothing. They're a little like how letters would be in real life, right? Where it's just like, I don't know what happened this week. Yeah, you know. But these are just because they're two people that they have known each other eternally, kind of. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to understand each other. So there's like but they also don't trust each other in the beginning. So there's this whole trying to understand them on a deeper level means that it's got this. They're not vapid letters. They're not nothing letters. This book, sorry, I shouldn't reread bits on camera. There are parts of it where I'm like, these two people just agreed to a set of rules and then went back and forth writing chapters. It must be how they wrote this. Yeah. Because every time they make like a contemporary for us joke, they preface it with, as the prophets say. So they'll just like put like I think Red at one point is like, as the prophets say, don't stop believing. It's like, do they just have rules of like, you have to respond to the stuff that's in the last letter, and if you make any like accidentally make any contemporary references, you phrase it this way.
Oh my guys.
And it's always so like, I don't know, it's great. It'd be a fun way to do this book actually, because then you can really go nuts with the like the normal bit before the letter, because you have no, because again, none of this is sequential. Well, it's in chronological order, in terms of their relationship, their letters, but time and space.
Yeah.
So every single one, it's just doesn't have to be connected to any others. I forgot this one just starts with Atlantis stinks.
Wow, nice.
They both fucking hate Atlantis. Atlantis in this book is a place that happens like multiple times in multiple strands, they call them, like timelines. And every time Atlantis happens, they're both like, oh, they fucking made Atlantis again.
That's hilarious.
It's great. My dad asked me if I wanted a drink. Yes, please. But yeah, should I read something?
You know, you're always welcome to vibe, Des.
That's the point of this. We just vibe. Didn't I start writing a letters thing before I was trying? I think that's the thing that happened.
Maybe?
In this folder if it is, so it may as well not exist. One second. I am getting a drink delivered to me.
Beverage?
Yes. Just came to retrieve mug. Because I have a designated mug. It's gonna go in here. It's gonna go in this folder. I didn't notice. I had a text message. I was like, "Hey, you want a drink?" I was like, "Yes, I do." I keep forgetting. You know when you change your phone background and you're like, "Oh," like catches me off guard. Frog day.
Look at that boy!
Look at that boy!
Look at that boy!
There he is.
It's that boy. Nice.
Low looking like I do when I'm in G pose in Final Fantasy. Close that. Close my notes. Oh good, I've just got that posy thought in all caps staring at me in my notes app now. Good, good. Because I opened it to see what time it was made. One second.
I pressed the wrong button there. There we go.
Coffee.
Hello!
Yeah.
The hello, Mrs. Johnson will forever live on in spirit.
Throwback to that clip that's still on your
Very occasionally we rewatch that clip. Occasionally
I sometimes
we go back
through the
and
clips
watch
that are
it.
on your account just to see what people have clipped, and it's...
Occasionally we go back and watch that, and we all laugh at Spook for a while.
It's fucking funny.
It's...
For those of you in chat who have not ever been through all the clips attached to this account, you should.
There is a clip of Spook's mother coming to
Wait,
say
I'll find
hello.
that.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's a clip of his mother coming to say hello. As mums like to do.
I can find it so quick because I know exactly what one I think it's my clip.
I'm just giggling thinking about it.
Top. Not 7 days. All time, please. That's that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's some great ones in it.
There are.
It's like some of the names of them, I'm like, oh, that was me. It's fucking funny. Oh, it's like one of the... There it is. Copy. Here it is.
The first campaign casualty. Classic.
Yeah, there's some gems in here.
I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, here's a dumb bit about our Warforged being a Range Rover. Tyler is functionally like Captain Max, it's from this like 2 weeks ago. One of my favourites is also the squeaky toy one.
Oh yeah.
Big F in the chat, that's a funny one. It's very good. She's my hero. Just thinking, have we played D&D since we last did our stream? We did, didn't we?
We had a session of Oakheart.
Yeah. I also had a session of Part, but you weren't there.
No, I wasn't there.
No.
There was...
We had a little 0.5.
Yeah, there was a 0.5.
Sure. was Alpha?
Is everything that happened there technically somewhat private because it happened between individuals? I haven't actually asked or spoken to anyone about it, but I'm assuming because
pretty much everyone it concerned is in chat currently.
Yeah, I assumed that it was going to be one of those things of we've all gone because we have all literally split up. It was a case of people will be doing things by themselves, so not everybody will be privy to it.
People who are in chat that we did extensive RPs, do you want to keep secrets? Because I'm okay too. I know Frog has spoken vaguely about it on Twitter. That happened. Did a lot of RPing.
Yeah, it's more if people want to keep it secret for dramatic effect because obviously I'm I'm well experienced with keeping stuff secret because of meta. Obviously in character I don't know this information.
I'm not in a rush to keep it secret. I mean, Posey knows in character, out of character, I don't mind. Okay, cool. Yeah. Lumpy wanted to Posey. Renara and Posey had a
popular.
Chat. Lo had Posey had a chat. Okay. Renara pretty directly threatened the moon.
Nice. I'm glad she has the courage to do what Kika doesn't.
Renara had a conversation with the moon and was immediately like, I don't like you.
I'm glad. I'm glad because Kika is not that kind of person. Even though I was like, I don't like the vibes that are being done here. Kika's too nice.
I love that all of you guys out of character were like, I started introducing you guys to the moon and you were like, no.
Nah.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, don't like it.
Moon is sus. Yep.
Yep. Super.
Moon is super sus. Yeah, even the moon went, I'm glad you'd be a moron to trust me. Yeah. What I will say about Lo and Posey's talk is that it's going to be very obvious when we all regroup that they talked. It's going to be very awkward for everyone.
Oof.
That conversation did not go well for Lo. Sorry, bud. Yeah. I feel sorry for Renara. But yeah, and then we had our cup.
Where it was puzzle time!
Where it was puzzle time.
Yay!
And, oh God, I spent so long mentally doing that dungeon that I can't actually remember what you guys did.
We did.
Oh, you got in.
Yeah, we did.
You did the vault.
Yeah, we did the lock and the vault.
Yeah, the door. Little voice in the corner. I'm fine. No, it's not good. No, it's not good. I didn't look.
It's just an endless cycle of the party not being okay. At any one point, somebody in the party is not okay.
It's just awkward. It's just gonna be awkward. Is all. Because it wasn't a complete shutdown, but it definitely probably didn't go the way Lo wanted it.
Oh.
He opened strong. He opened so strong. Posey's just fucking dumb as hell. I'm sorry. That Lo's straight up like, I like you, and Posey's like, great, I'm glad.
Fantastic, have a good day.
That's basically what happened.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be very obvious.
Oh god. You literally just excellent, have a good day.
The conversation went on a lot longer than that and it got a lot worse. But that's where it started. immovable object of I don't get hints, and the unstoppable force of but I like you. That was it. That was the whole conversation. And much as that suggests, not much came out of it. Fuck, it's so funny. So much, like, some top tier miscommunication. Not because of anyone's fault, but just because both the characters involved are not particularly smart. He tried so hard, honestly. Like, kudos to him. Like, oh god. Posey. Me and that girl are gonna have a talk. Yeah, and then it was Okar, where you guys got the like big puzzle that it took me a long time to make, but got very stuck on the door that I didn't even think was a puzzle.
It just goes to show how people's brains work differently.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you guys though for the vault puzzle. I was so ready for that to take
the notebook.
Forever. I had a whole page of like
comes forth
ready.
Again.
I was like, is this too much? Is this too convoluted?
The notebook comes forth
Yeah,
again.
Got it. Well, even before you guys worked out the password, which I didn't expect you guys to do at all. I didn't think you guys would work out the fucking password.
Only because it was literally written down in my notes.
Yeah.
Inadvertently.
You know, it's part of the bigger picture.
Yeah, it was literally written right there. It's just the word in front of me of like, oh yeah, and then yeah, Frog put all the letters in a row and was like, oh, it's something Tory, and then I looked at the notes in front of me and I was like, that's a word that ends in Tory.
See, this is the thing, Frog. Like, the step I didn't think you guys would be able to make, or that I was worried you wouldn't make quickly, was boxes to colours, or colours to letters. I had a bunch of hints in line with if you guys wanted to just worry about the colour matching and not worry about like them being associated to the letters. But you guys just like, even before you found Tullius's note, you guys were already thinking on those lines.
It was partly in luck in the fact that when the two objects got found right at the beginning, and it was pure luck that one of them got put in the right slot and thus had a different reaction, so we were like, position also matters, but it's not a rainbow spectrum, because that was our first thought of like, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, but that wasn't the order, so it was like, okay, so there's some other order that isn't the colour, but the colour is significant.
Yeah. Went from there. And then you guys found Tullius's note, and we're like, wait, we know things about Tullius.
Holds up finger. 1 moment, please!
That motherfucker's everywhere.
Frickin' is.
What a character. But yeah, and then you guys went in. You guys are in there now. To just the maddest place.
My days. Oh, my days.
Waiting to find Tullius holding up a magical barrier that's stopping Centralis from screaming back into reality.
Yep.
If that is real. I mean, you guys don't stand a better chance than Tullius. Oh.
And then there was this shit as well. The shit that Das is referring to.
Oh, yeah! Fuck, yeah! God, Totally pulling the fucking most baller move.
I know.
Like,
oh,
talk
days.
about blindsiding me, but holy shit, what a good idea.
Yeah. Such a good idea.
Oh my god. I wish I had like a button that was just like, just clip the last 3 seconds of my face. Because it's like, I'm gonna message John all, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, holy shit, that's great fucking, oh my god.
Oh, that's a ridiculously good idea. Why didn't we
Yeah.
do this before?
Why didn't I, as a DM, think of that? Good job, Frog. And now Donald's potentially on his way, which... Godspeed.
Yeah. Dad, come pick me up, I'm scared.
Yeah, and I'm sure Donald didn't say anything important to her. It's fine, Tala.
Yep.
Alright, just said, I can get to Josiah. That wasn't a query, that was a statement. Yep.
Yeah. That's just how we be.
He does have the dad quality in that way of like, okay, I can get there. Yeah, Donald's a fun character. I didn't expect to have like as much depth to him as he does.
I have a Typhlosion named after him.
Yeah.
It's a shiny Typhlosion.
Hey.
I think it's the shiny because I think I messaged you and I was like, would Donald be brown or black? And I think you messaged me brown, so I was like,
I think so.
So I was like, oh, so he'll be the shiny then.
I seem to recall that is correct. Meanwhile, I'm fine. Yeah, that's the thing. Tala, to some extent, the way you are playing her currently is kind of a hostile agent.
Yeah.
So it was like, I loved that moment of like...
She's exceedingly hostile right now.
I can't tell her. I loved watching that moment on your face, Frog, of like, no, I'm gonna lie. Like, I saw it happen in like, just behind your eyes of like, when you were like, kind of toeing the line, and then you were like, no, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I can't tell the truth here.
I have to lie. And it was just like, you know, all the rest of us were just like, sat back right there. It's the good shit. It's the good shit.
Oh no, it's the other way around. Donald is the non-shiny one.
I can't remember.
Because I messaged you and asked
I struggle with
which
the
one was...
wolves, which colours the one is.
Yeah, so, yeah.
It wasn't technically a lie, yeah, exactly. It was a very careful lie. Technically? It was a partial lie based on a truth.
My highest IV Typhlosion is named after Donald.
Yep, that's what he deserves.
From 2018! That's when I caught this Typhlosion.
When did I make Donald?
Did you make him before?
Donald
Did you make him
existed.
before or after? Oh,
Before.
before. Fair enough.
Because I made the Tribunal in one go, and that was before you interacted with them, so
Yes.
before you got to Meganhold.
Yes.
So Donald, Teleshad, Peleus, King of Rats, a couple you met, and then Jackie, who's not Tribunal but similar. I just sat down and made it one go. But Donald, I was very expecting him to be kind of this distant but important figure. But like, he came to Fansmore, and just all this little character details just jumped out of him in my brain, and I was like, oh, hi. I didn't expect that from you.
It's part of the wolf mentality.
Yeah. It was this single like character thing when a bunch of lore was being dropped, it was like this single like thing I just decided, and it just made the whole character feel right. And I was like, oh, hi. I think as well because I had to play him off of Teleshard for a while, and that when you're playing a character who you don't have a lot of characterization for versus a character you have that has very specific characterization, it does quite a lot. We looked at him when you are the dad now. Yeah. That's basically the TLDR of Donald's entire life. That's happened many times to Donald.
Again, it's an unfortunate side effect of wolves.
Yes. You cannot resist the hurry effect. That's so real.
The pack mentality is real.
Yeah.
I think Teller herself even said once to the party, she was just like, "You guys just don't get how it is. You don't get the pack. It's not the same."
You are not immune to the hurry Alistair effect. Yeah, Donald's fun. To be honest, all the Red Furs are fun. I don't think there's a single Red Furs character I don't enjoy playing to some extent.
Yes, Sadie, we know. She knows as well. She says, "Father, you need to be in bed, so that Mother can feed me." That's how it works. You go to bed and Mother feeds me.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was just thinking about her scarabs actually. My Donald feelings now. Oh god, get out of here. Get out of there. Every single Red Furs character is just a whole, like, can of worms. Like...
That's because happy, healthy, mentally stable people don't pick that line of work.
Exactly. Because it's essentially going off the grid.
Yeah.
Like, it's essentially going off the grid and becoming a monster hunter and a monster.
Yeah. I mean, that logic applies to any D&D adventure. When people are just like, why does every D&D character have to have a tragic backstory? It's the same answer. It's like, happy people don't go off and do stuff like this.
Nope.
If you're happy and healthy, you stay at home.
And sensible. Happy, healthy, and sensible. You stay at home. This is also why all D&D characters are fools. One way or another.
Oh, I've got you now. You were within hugging distance.
You fool.
Oh, grumbles.
Is she doing the little grumbles?
Little They're the I am protesting on principle.
Yeah. I want it. Oh. Is that so?
Really? Go on then, go on the chair. There you go. Such a drama queen.
Yeah, the fight with the pack. It was a fun one.
The triplets. I love the triplets.
Yeah, the whole of the pack that we sat down and made is.
Well, yeah, it's because we sat and made them together. That's why.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing. It's like in making them together, it did help solidify. Because like it's all in good meeting an NPC and being like, oh, this is someone you know and care about, but it's different when you actually played a part in like writing their story. Because then you do have that actual like investment yourself.
And I think
of like
it helped create established dynamic.
Yes.
Because I think if you want to, as the DM, you can intentionally do the opposite. You know, if they've got, you know, if a character's got like, I don't know, associates that they don't know very well, family they're not particularly close to, you can deliberately not have that conversation, so that when you start RPing with them, you're like, I don't know what vibes they're giving off, I don't understand the energy. Like, there's no that, you deliberately don't make that established dynamic, but if you really want that to exist, you have to have that conversation first. And I think what we did as we were making them is and just instinctively were like, oh, they would have this kind of relationship, and, you know, Caladran and Tala have this, like, they're both the edgy ones, so they have, like, kind of tension. They have this weird, like, rivalry happening, and then the triplets have this kind of dynamic, and they get on with every, you know, it just worked out. It just happened naturally, which is great when that happens. Because then you have the dynamic of like the pack that we made together, and then the tribunal, which I made on my own.
Yes.
So the pack is all familiar to you as a player because we co-made them, and then the tribunal seem like distant.
Yes.
Which is what you want, really. Because they're in charge. And they're in charge of a mysterious, shadowy organization, so you don't necessarily want them to be transparent. If you make it, Dawn to Thom. I mean, where in the world do you want to go?
There's a lot to unpack up there.
There's so much to unpack.
For multiple people.
Yeah. Yeah, On the Thom's definitely on the cards. There's a lot there. Yeah, where in the world do you want to go is Fenna's question. Therefore, it would imply a certain lack of responsibility.
Yeah, that was sort of my immediate thought when we ended with the where do you want to go, and I was like, well, we're going to go where we need to go.
We have places we need to go,
yeah,
Fenna.
It's like, we can't just go dimension hopping, we're literally in the middle of something.
Some of us don't bail in the middle of a quest, Fenna.
Not unless you want to have more words with Tala again.
Can't believe you guys came into this room first. This is where you guys are starting in here. I've opened multiple documents, closed them, and then not started one again. What do I want to do?
Yes, I know. What's the matter, child? Angry because small.
I think we've talked about this before, but I've just realised the dress that you've drawn, Mara, and I own.
You did?
Yeah.
Because the dress I drew is from your reference folder.
It is. It might just be the way I'm looking at it currently, and it might also be because it's in the flats colours.
Yes.
That I've obviously, when you actually put detail on, it's like silver thread on it and stuff like that. I'm assuming, because I think that's what's on the reference. But in its current form, turn this dress in the right way. I've definitely worn this dress on camera before, so I recognise it. Well, it's also very wrinkled because it's been in my chest of drawers. Because I do not own a wardrobe. Let me do the front up. On a side note, very unhelpfully, the thing I want to write in my head is currently a visual with nothing else. So it's like, great. I need to make a narrative out of that. Somehow.
Brain. Can has narrative? No. No,
No.
no narrative, only visual.
Can has character? No.
No.
No. Only visual. Can have artistic skill to draw visual? No. Yeah. This guy. Oh, my camera's not going to focus on it, but like, there's the sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
There's the bits on the front.
Wild.
But then, to be fair, I think I was using this dress as a mental thing for Mara before I even started looking for references, so that it probably went that way. Like, this is where I started. And then I went and found references that were a little more fantasy. And then it has gone through all the filters and come back to you. And for me to be like, oh. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Frog. Well, kind of. Describing visuals on their own are no fun. I'm just gonna put a stock character in it and then fill it out. That's generally the way to go. I also kind of want to keep working on these. Let me just open both of these and see if either of them just start happening. Oh, the song goes hard. Dracula just came on my musicals playlist. Someone do an English production of the show, please.
Hello. Good night. night, sweetie.
Night, girls.
Night, Spook.
He's gonna be tired tomorrow. He's going to bed late again.
Ooh, there are things on this table.
Hmm.
I just tapped back in and saw the bowl.
Oh yeah, there was stuff on the table last week.
I think I was too occupied by the good placemat and the claw marks. Oh, I just opened my stories folder on Spotify. There's so many things in here. So many playlists for characters and stories I haven't done. I want to listen to. Oh, wait, actually, no, I know. on a character playlist I haven't listened to in a while. I'm like, oh. Feelings everywhere. Where did they come from? Get out of here. I haven't thought about this character in a while. There's been a lot of surprise hits in the last like week and a half from characters that either don't are not particularly loud in my brain, or who I haven't thought about recently. I've just been like having my Spotify on shuffle and then being like, where has this feeling come from? Sneak attacked by my own NPCs. Or from characters that are not even part of things I'm currently working on. Folded projects and such. This last 2 weeks have been particularly bad for NPCs doing it though. Fucking Andre will not be quiet this week. But then I have been listening to a lot of Vincent this week, and that's like his unofficial. Like there's a couple characters I have where like, and you might relate to this, where it's like I could put everything this artist has ever written on their playlists, or like the majority of it. Like I have that with Posey, actually, with Dodie. So pretty much anything Dodie comes out with, I'm like, I could put this on Posey's playlist if it didn't already have so much Dodie on it. But I have that with a couple of my like more established NPCs. So like anything from that one Steven album could go on Flair's playlist. Anything that Vincent comes out with could go on Andre's. Fenner's got a couple. Cordelia, pretty much anything. Laura Marling's a safe bet for Cordelia. Laura Marling or Hayley Kiyoko is a pretty safe bet for Cordelia. Not entirely universal, but as a general rule.
Turning that off makes a difference.
What? Sorry, I was concentrating. What?
You turn off that line layer. That makes a difference.
Let me make it big so I can see. Make big. Oh, damn.
That's quite a difference.
Hmm.
Is the tablecloth also blue?
Probably. Yeah. It'll probably be... yeah. Blue, black, or like a dark red. It's up to you. It is your design. Move this point. Your line tool is like, no, I will not select the
It's
area.
because I'm on the wrong layer.
Hey. There it is. I opened this just to see if I vibed with it, and I just kept going, so apparently I'm looking at something entirely else.
Dope.
posture check in chat because I just did it to myself and I'm in pain.
Rip.
Oh, shit, because I've got pod set up, I can't. Someone else redeem it.
I've redeemed it. Posture check
Thank
for
you.
everyone present.
Oh, wow. You stand up. Oh, my chair's fucking sunk all the way back down again. Fucking. Oh, ow. My neck is so unhappy with how I was just sat. I think I am going to be okay and get more water. Take my mug downstairs. Maybe get a snack.
Fair enough. I realised that.
Because my neck hurts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just sat like that.
Yeah, go stand up and have a stretch. I realise that my drink is empty, so I will do the same once you return.
Yeah.
So it will just be me for now.
Won't be a moment, chat.
Daft people with their bikes again. There's something strangely fun about just, like, wrecking the crap out of this.
I've returned. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. That is a moon for werewolves out there.
Okay.
That is the clearest, fullest moon I've seen in ages.
I feel like the one.
Kitchen,
I feel like for us,
is that the reflection of the light in that? No, that's the fucking moon.
I feel like for us, last month was really clear, but looking out tonight, it looks kind of cloudy here, so I might not be able to see it tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's been like really overcast here all day, and it cleared up literally when I started talking to you. And I was just like, holy shit! It's just like perfect. It's just you can see detail on that thing. It's great. Because I let Phoebe out the back, and she just went. I was like, she's gonna go howl. Gotta go howl at that moon. Or more likely, chase field mice. Ooh, update.
Ooh. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh boy. This boy nose is cute. You know it, Frog. Oh my god, I need to send you that Superfruit song. There you go, Frog. Enjoy that. That's the vibes that you're giving me. Blue, weren't you gonna get more water?
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm gonna be right back then, guys.
Yeah, because if you don't take a break, you're probably not gonna want to do it much later than this.
Yeah, because we'll end up finishing in half an hour. Be right back.
Go get water. Yeah, Superfruit's a good one for this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff. You know what I mean, Frog. I ended up not working on what I thought I was going to work on, by the way, chat. But it's fine, because I'm writing stuff. That's a good shit feeling. That's the fun shit right there. I've been playing a bit of XCOM 2 again recently, and I forgot how much I loved Reapers because I can literally walk around and find all the enemies and then set up these ambushes that are so intricate and they just go off like that, and it's such a good feeling.
Hello.
Hello. I'm sunk down again, I can see. Ooh. Oh wait, what happened to chat? I'm so sorry, I was concentrating.
Whoa, what?
What have you done? Yeah, that's how that conversation went. Frog, send that to me on Discord, please. That's how that conversation went. I'm so sorry for her. uh... I promise there were some thoughts in there at certain points. They were just not the points. not the thoughts that are useful and contextually relevant. Thank you, Frog, saving that. Yeah, that's true. That did happen. Oh, God. Look, if I can corral Posey into having a series of consecutive thoughts, which is a bit of an effort, I'll see if I can get her to wrangle up an explanation for her behavior. But I ain't making promises.
Clip Studio Paint once again out there saving my fucking life.
I was gonna say, I don't know what you're doing, but it looks impressive. So I remember this was a stencil that you had. Not a stencil. A brush you had. But this seems like a layer setting?
It is. This is a new brush. Which I just downloaded in the last like 5 minutes.
Oh, is it like an embroidered brush?
It's an embroidery brush.
Holy shit!
That I just like.
I blinked a few times and my eyes like unfocused and refocused. It's like, oh my god, that's what that is.
Yeah, cause you can just go on, open up the Clip Studio app, because Clip Studio Paint is part of Clip Studio, so the Clip Studio base app you can open up, and they just have an asset store, and some of the stuff you have to pay for, but like 90% of it is free. So I was just like, is there an embroidery brush? And it was just like, yeah, here, free. And I was like, oh shit.
Hell yes.
Eat my ass, Adobe.
Eat my entire ass, Adobe. I always think that when I see those art memes go around and one of them's just a free space, I'm like, oh god, this. I can imagine every artist getting there and being like, what do I do? The freedom. In the spirit of it, I would recommend just on Pinterest, just looking at any Molly Mock Pinterest board, aesthetic board, and finding outfits on there.
Hello, small one. What?
Oh.
Not you.
I don't even know what you said. Was it appropriate?
I said hello, small one. You responded to it, not me.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Oh my god, how long has this been a thing? Is my Spotify really updated today? I'm on an artist page and there's like their top discovered on is on there now. And there's a bunch of playlists, which I'm assuming are just like the ones where people are introduced to them. And this artist that I'm looking at, all the fucking playlists is so good. Two of them are Villain Arc. Okay, bet. Apparently one of the top playlists is artist discovered on. And then this one is called Pyrocore, Did You Mean Bisexual Culture? I'm saving both of these playlists for my own personal use. gothic romance plays. Fuck, the playlist that this artist are on is just everything that I do. This episode of the art stream is just going to be called The Placemat.
Hey, that's unfair. I did the table.
It was a joke. It was a goof. It was a goof.
It's such a nice tablecloth. It's such a shame that there's this massive rip in it.
How could that have happened? Who let this happen? Who allowed this?
Yes. Wow. That was a short, sharp scream, Sadie. Just a bam! What? I topped up your food bowl when I went and made tea. I did. Did you go check? Did you look? Because sometimes you don't.
We'll not look unless specifically directed. Until then, I will complain.
She does. I've seen her do it. She comes from the living room straight into here to go meh, and then when I follow her, she's like, oh, I want to lead to the food bowl, and then she gets there and she goes, oh, there's food in here. Nom 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 nom. So why didn't you check before you started complaining?
That's a familiar thing to tap into.
What? Black?
All full of ominous black liquid. I know that very well. Welcome to things, if we were playing in real life, I would physically have as a prop for the scene like that.
Oh, that would be a disaster waiting to happen just because I'm clumsy as fuck.
You were literally just like on a big table, and a scene like that, I'd literally just put it in the middle of the table. Just let it sit there. Full fucking warden chalice that shit.
Forbidden soup.
It's not forbidden, you are very much encouraged.
No. Forbidden. Forbidden soup. I'll knock it off the table. Like angry cat.
No, I accidentally just hit the first shop icon. Nah.
Rip. Adobe be like, haha, your RAM is mine.
Closed it. I closed it in the launch phase. It's fine. Is that directed at me, Frog? It's not a wrong take. It's just his reaction is the intent.
If something like this was on a table, it would definitely be at risk of going flying.
Yeah, it's wise there.
Either
You get
one,
moving around the table if you remember.
yeah. Either one, accidentally, or two, very intentionally.
I think in the context of this scene, very intentionally. I think, was that one of the things I had written down? I think it might have been. It was. I had a bunch of if and then written down for them.
Nice.
And I fully expected you, apparently, to do that.
Knock it over!
Well, I think what I was specifically thinking of, this note is pretty vague, but I think what I was specifically thinking of you doing was like picking it up as if to go for it and then just yeeting it.
The thought did cross my mind.
Yeah. She doesn't even go here.
Yes. This song always has very good timing on art streams, doesn't it, Des? Because it's the one song on the entire stream playlist that is on Teller's playlist. And it always seems to have very good timing. Well, originally when I made this bowl, I was like, let's try and make it look metal, and now it 100% looks like stone.
I mean, that works. They normally have that in stone bowls, to be fair.
Whew, happy accident.
Hey. I think the last few times you encountered it, it's been stone. Makes it feel more ritualistic, you know?
Yeah, it's about the vibes. Forbidden soup.
Again, I will reiterate, it's not forbidden. You can have it if you want.
He's forbidden. No, he's not allowed.
I am forbidding it.
No. Yep. I am enforcing the forbidding. Points finger at Sal.
The TM will not stop me, so I will. Bit late for Sal, isn't it?
Donk.
Don't. That's a new one. Not had that one yet.
What if? Hear me out. Don't.
Shut the fuck up. I stopped speaking.
That's tickled you.
It has. Because it makes me think of that fucking, is it from The Office?
Don't. Softly. Don't.
No. Me when I'm narrating anything, oh god, it's going downhill.
Just don't.
Damn. Shading on that bowl is popping up.
Thank you.
It's just when you zoomed out, I was like, oh shit, fuck, that's cool. as in both stop Zal and stop Tala Squad without the power to stop either.
That's hilarious.
That's very funny. It's also correct.
Yeah.
Stop, no, no.
Nope. Nope. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm contractually obligated to at least attempt an intervention. Must be at least 2 interventions per day, contractually.
They're all for me at the moment.
I don't know if what you need at this point is an intervention.
No,
or something.
no, it's not really.
I don't know what the word is for it.
A priest?
God, yeah. Miracle?
Meanwhile, Tala's just like, hear me out. What if?
Also yes.
Also yes. See, Tala would just be there going, now, hear me out, but what if? Revenge.
No.
What if? Crazy thought. Revenge.
3, 2, 1. Therapy. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, the thing more powerful than intervention and God, therapy. You guys are at max level in Urquhart. You guys are gonna encounter the most powerful being in the universe, and it's just a qualified therapist. See, really, that's the angle you need, Das. You need to gauge you need to use the revenge as bait for the self-improvement.
I mean,
okay,
we
can do some revenge, but to get to here, should we do a bit of this?
Hear me out. If we do a little bit of reflection, we can have a bit of revenge as a treat.
We can talk through some feelings.
A little bit of reflection, and then you can have some revenge as a treat. It'd be funny if it actually would work that way.
Yeah. As that's pointed out, you should kind of try that. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. We already tried reasoning.
Yeah, reasoning. Yeah, that's the right word.
She is not in a reasoning state.
Mood,
shall we say? Because sometimes some people are beyond reasoning.
At least for now. That is a very legitimate fear, Das. Yeah, hurry's got all that. Yeah, Frog, oh, good point, remember to save.
Mm-hmm. Again. You're in that restless phase, aren't you? That always happens before we go to bed.
Yeah, might want to wrap it up, Blue.
That's fair.
11:30.
Oof, yeah, we went late tonight.
We did. I want to keep working on this, but I'm also aware of my own defects enough to know when I'm tired.
We have both been in it tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a quiet one.
I've written 2 pages. Right. Shall we leave it there?
I suppose we should zoom out. Dang, that table. Oof. Go offline. The tablet.
I'm waiting for it to zoom out on my screen. There it is. Yeah. That is coming along real nice.
A very important table.
Yeah, very important.
Very important, which now has 4 claw marks in it.
Mm. Final frog update.
Frog update.
Hey, look at that. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hype.
Love it.
Right. I've sunk all the way down again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right, we should leave it there for the evening.
Yes, we shall.
No D&D tomorrow, so we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, next week. Thumbs up. Until then, take care,
If not,
everybody.
before then, randomly.
Potentially. TCG streams occur randomly.
These things happen.
Yeah. I never planned to make them because I never planned to buy them. The opportunity arises. You know, we go to a shop and they have stuff, and I'm like, ugh. So.
But yeah, if not, next Tuesday for sure.
Hell yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.